Hi, I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to my blog.stampwithelaine.com and welcome to today's project. Last month in episode 463 I covered quite extensively on how to make your own template to stamp a wreath with the Stamparatus. The one I did before with the Rooted in Nature was 4 inches. This one is 3 1/4 inches. This is the card we're making. I'm making it in a different colour way. The Bouquet Blooms stamp set isn't just for gatefold cards. You can make an ordinary card as well. I'll be using this stamp set to die cut the little flowers here, and I'm using this leaf to stamp the wreath. The other stamp set I'm using is stitched all around, and this die from this set, and also this stamp for the inside of the card. My card base is half an A4 sheet in shaded spruce that's cut at 8 1/4 by 5 7/8, 21 centimeters by 14.85 centimeters, and folded in half. For the matte layer in shaded spruce, this is 3 3/8 inches square, that's 8.6 centimeters squared. And for the label layer, it's 1 1/2 inches by 3 3/8 inches, that's 3.8 by 8.6 centimeters. I have a layer in lovely lipstick for the front of the card, and this one for the inside of the card. A whisper white layer, 3 1/4 inches by 3 1/4 inches, that's 8.2 by 8.2 centimeters, and also a piece of whisper white scrap for die cutting the label and stamping the sentiments. Are lovely lipstick and shaded spruce, metallic ribbon combo pack, and I'm using the shaded spruce one, and of course the Big Shot and magnetic platform. Now I've set up my Stamparatus. Because it's photopolymer stamps, I'm going to need my foam mat, and I've already set up my stamps. So I've labelled it side 1 for the leaf and side 2 for the flower. I also have a template to cut out blanks for the flowers, so I can stamp some flowers later on. First we take our template and place it into our Stamparatus. Then I'll take my 3 1/4 inch square card and pop it in the template. Now I'm going to stamp off, so I've marked it so that the inner circle is in red, and that is the stamping off shade I want. So I'll probably fast forward this. And you keep rotating your cardstock anti-clockwise. On my template, I've marked the corner with dashed lines to remind me that that is the hinged edge, and I need to place it this way up into the corner. Now you see that because I've marked the Stamparatus with the outline of the position of the stamps, I can now put it in the other position with the black mark around it, and this is when I can stamp directly onto the cardstock, and I just keep rotating it. Now you'll notice that the stamps have got a triangular piece that points in one direction, so does the die. So when you come to stamping it, if you stamp it with that facing in the same direction, so let's say it's pointing north, then I want my dies to point north as well. So my top tip this week on Tuesday was, when you have got flowers like this with one direction and you're cutting blanks, if you secure it with washi tape, then you can draw on the back the direction of that arrow up this way on the back of your flower, and then die cut it. So I'll go and do that off camera. My template, secure it in with a magnet. I've got my flowers already on there and it matches up with the template. So because I've put an arrow on the back of the flower, it's easy for me to just pop that in and it will fit straight away. Otherwise, if you don't, you might spend hours, you know, just trying to get it in the right position. So that's a good tip. Lovely lipstick, ink up my stamp and stamp. I'm going to leave my stamps there because I'm going to need it for a class. Next, take the lovely lipstick layer, sandwich it in your Subtles dynamic embossing folder with the logo face up, and you only need one plate, so because this is a thicker embossing folder, and then I'll run it through the Big Shot off camera. Now we can start to assemble the card. I don't know which side I like better. This side, I think. Some adhesive on the back. Label mat underneath. Do the stamp piece on top. Now I've already put mini dimensionals on my flowers. I just need one more. Take the adhesive off. Take a length of ribbon. I'm going to tie it while it's still on the reel. Attach it with a glue dot. I'll stamp Best Wishes from the Stitched All Around stamp set. Then I'll die cut it with the magnetic platform base cutting plate, cardstock and die on top cutting plate, and I'll go and run it through the Big Shot off camera. Dimensions on the back. Shade of Spruce again, and the stamp from Stitched All Around, and I'm just going to pop it down here. Adhesive on the back. Which colour do you prefer, the Mango Melody or the lovely lipstick? So there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. If you like it, do give me a thumbs up. I'd be ever so grateful. If you haven't subscribed yet, Please subscribe to my channel. If you're watching from YouTube, find the list of supplies I use below this video in the Show More section with direct links to my online store. They'll also be listed on my blog at blog.stampwithelaine.com. You can find me on Facebook, Pinterest or Instagram. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye!